especially now that we're getting into the meat of the schedule. Yeah, should be
Are we
good.
talking meat?
Well, if we're talking meat, I'm gonna bring in the doctor of meat here, the meat inspector, some might call him, Dr. Zimmerman. Would you like to do the honors of talking about a whole lot of meat?
Dr. Zimmer meat.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. This
making
is a very sorry. This is a pretty wordy, meaty man. Just a heads up. Yeah.
no worries. Making house calls today. Our meaty men of the week, that's plural, this week goes to a collection of meaty men from St. Louis, Missouri. That's right, the St. Louis University men's soccer team, the only undefeated team remaining in the NCAA men's Division I soccer tournament, played underdog hero this week, dispatching of a Duke Blue Devils team that had garnered national hatred for not only being Duke, but for committing some of the most egregious shithousery the game has ever seen in the previous round against UCLA. One Duke player went viral for continuously mocking the Bruin keeper after the Blue Devils scored the winning goal. The Billikens, as St. Louis is called, don't know what that is, pulled off the crazy victory yesterday after relinquishing a 3-1 lead late in the second half, but pulling a set-piece winner back just minutes later. After the match, keeper Patrick Schultz put his arm around a Duke player to console him, and the and the Blue Devil quickly punched him in the face. Everyone knows that there's nothing meatier than absolutely swallowing a sucker punch. So shout out to the men in St. Louis. Keep it classy, and congrats on a great tournament run. We're sorry that it's going to have to come to an end in Seattle on Friday against our Dogs, but
Go Dogs!
Go Dogs, dude. The one team we have that are good. God.
Volleyball won the Pac-12.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, probably rowing
Wazoo.
too. I shouldn't say that. Rowing is probably killing it.
Yeah.
Or they will kill it in their
You know
season.
the vibes. You know the vibes.
Olympic sport.
Shout out to the Billikens. Billikens, like, I have to look it up too. It's like it's such a good mascot.
Their drawn mascot is so funny.
It's so funny. It looks like a ghost, but it's like kind of this like Buddha-y, like cartoonish character from like a book in like the late 19th century or something from like this author. Yeah, it kind of looks like a ghoul, but it's just kind of fat and also kind of looks like a Buddha. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, up there for like a top tier college mascot.
I'm looking at it on Google Images right now, and like, I honestly could not describe this to you. Like,
no, it's
is an onomatopoeia. It's an onomatopoeia.
like where does ghoul and Buddha like an animated like fit into like
imagine if Smeagol got fat and played college basketball. And got like a quiff of hair.
That's as good as it's gonna get, honestly.
Honestly, one of the Premier League sides should adopt the Billiken. Everton could use it, honestly.
Here's what it looks like, actually. I know we shouldn't talk about Billikens too much, but as I look at the evolution of the Billikens logo over the last 60 years, it looks like a chubbier version of the Grinch, actually. Like a white and blue chubby Grinch. That's like kind of cuter and not evil. There, for all you listeners at home, if you ever wanted to know what a Billiken is and for some reason can't look it up, there you go.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I can access this podcast, but you can't access Google. But you know, why would audiobooks exist if it weren't for phenomenal descriptions like we just received from our very own Paul? So there we go. All right, well, that's our meaty men of the week, but we got an extra special segment for you all. I know I sort of alluded to at the beginning, but this is our Thanksgiving pies 5-a-side. So in this segment, with Thanksgiving having just passed and moving sort of into the Christmas holidays, we are absolutely in the thick of pie season right now. And given that we are pies, we saw it only fitting to put together our pies 5-a-side teams. And we are 5 pies, by the way. We are a pies 5-a-side team ourselves, with Loic and Nico missing out today. But there's a lot of different strategies to go for in a 5-a-side team. I know some of our listeners might not be so privy to the game of 5-a-side. Some people opt for the no goalie approach. Some people want speed. Some people want physicality or skill. Many ways to skin the cat, but it's sort of a shortened field and smaller goals. But we came prepared with our list. I have a random number generator on the interwebs here to decide who reads their lineup first, Forrest being 1, me being 2, Paul being 3. And I'm just going to generate a quick little number here while we're on. And it is 3. Paul, you are going to be reading your Pies 5-a-side team first. Take it away.
I was actually pretty excited when I learned about this. I was doing some research. I was making sure I wasn't forgetting any pies. I looked up a list of pie flavors.
There's a lot of pies out there.
I had them all in my mind.
I totally do.
Before I start, some popular omissions from my team. Pecan pie, not making it in. Gabe's going to be heated because there's no peach cobbler in my team.
Wait, does
apparently
peach cobbler
cheesecake is a pie. Yeah. Apparently cheesecake is a pie. I didn't know about that.
That's not
even
true.
if I did know about that, it is not making my team. Okay, no grit. Anyways, I'm going to start off. I am going with a keeper in net. We're going with Apple Crumble in net.
Apple Crumble.
Old reliable. If your nan is like, "Oh, I'm making a pie," and you're like, "Oh, what's it gonna be?" She says Apple Crumble. She's coming through with heat. Okay, that's what you want. And sometimes it gets a little crazy. You want your keeper to have a wild side. Apple Crumble can get crazy. One of my first defender is going to be pumpkin pie. Classic. It's a staple every single year. You need it in your team. Okay. It's not the best. I'll be honest. Pumpkin pie is like the Harry Maguire of the world. Let's be honest. Solid. Kind of hard to mess up. You can get a store-bought one that's good, but it's all you're going to eat it every single year. You got to have it in your team. My second defender, I'm going 2 defenders, 2 attackers. A very fluid system in my 5-a-side. My second defender, I felt fairly obligated to put this one in, is the meat pie. This defender, no matter what pitch you're on, he's putting in a Brexit challenge on any of these pussyfoot pies on your guys' team. Okay, the meat pie is not playing games, and it's getting sent off. Okay, and we need that metal in the team. Okay. So now you got apple crumble, pumpkin, meat. That's a lot of heart at the back of our team, which is good. And then going forward, we need some flair. You want some skill. You want something different. You want something tricky. We're going lemon meringue to lead the attack.
Oh my gosh,
dude! That pie has flair. That pie has flair, and it's gonna score some goals. Our last attacker is probably not the most popular choice. One of my favorite pies is the cherry pie. I'm a huge fan. It was kind of between cherry and blackberry. I think cherry had a little more to offer going forward. Also had some good defensive tracks back well, cherry does. So that's going to round out my lineup. We got apple crumble and net, pumpkin, meat holding up the rear, and lemon meringue and cherry give our attacking threat.
All right. I like it. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this segment. All right. Next number generator. So Forrest is 1. I'm 2. It's 2. It's me. All right. I got to pull it together here. I went with the same formation as Paul just so we can match up well. I know that his pie side was going to come strong, so I wanted to match his 1-2-2 or whatever you want to call it. I went for a little bit of a different approach in goal though. I picked one of Paul's left out pies from my keep, pecan pie. I wanted to put in goal for a couple of reasons. Versatile. I like having a versatile goalie. Good with their feet. Yeah, and that's definitely everyone knows pecan pie. Good with their feet. But also pecan pie, like a lot of personality. Sweet, but also can be sharp. A lot of personality, and from Georgia, and a goalkeeper, and that's me to a T. So I needed pecan pie in that side. Personality, love a keeper with good personality, big personality, not scared of the moment. From Georgia, keepers from Georgia, everyone know are better than the other ones. Yeah, so pecan pie and goal.
Scared of
Then
the moment, piss down your leg, not an athlete.
shout out to Coach 30. Shout out to Coach 30.
Yeah.
I know we're all huge on the Coach 30 game. Shout out to Coach 30.
Hey, also, I quickly want to interrupt and say you need your keeper to be a little nutty.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. So then in the back, I'm going for steak and ale pie, similar, type of meat pie, but I want to get a little more specific. The steak and ale pie just got that ring to it. That's like your Roy Keane right there. It's a meaty pie. It's a crunching tackle type of pie. It's a staple. Yeah, I see you, Ariella. Don't be judging my pie five-a-side team. Don't be judging my pie five-a-side team. But steak and ale, gotta have it in the back line. And I'm pairing steak and ale with a deep dish pepperoni pizza pie. That's right, Forrest. That's
Wow.
right, Forrest. Shout out to Lou Malinali. I don't even know if I said that right. But deep dish pizza pie, gotta have it in the back. It's thick, it's meaty with that pepperoni, it's cheesy. We need that
Gritty.
cheese in the back. And it'll fill you up. And it's gonna pair well with that steak and ale. Cheese, steak, ale. What could go wrong? Up top, got the two up top. These are gonna be interesting. I'll leave my surprise pick for my last pick. I'm gonna go cherry pie as well. I gotta pay homage to the other part of the country where I'm from. Washington cherries in a cherry pie cannot go wrong. Need that sweetness, that slickness up top, as Paul mentioned. A lot of skill in that pie, and a lot of finesse in that pie. Also, which cannot miss those. So sharp in front of goal with those Washington cherries, Rainier cherries, absolutely in that pie, in that side. My final pick here. I don't know if y'all are going to be so privy to this one, but I got to go with a moon pie. I don't know if y'all know about moon pie,
Questionable.
but I
I'm
like
aware.
something. When you have a five-a-side team with a keeper, two real thick defenders, a cherry pie, like a solid attacking player, like almost your Thomas Mueller, you need something different up top. You need that flair. You need that little bit of unpredictability. But a moon pie also delivers. It's different, it's got a different personality than all the other pies. Walks a little different, talks a little different. But that moon pie delivers. Dunk it in some milk. Gonna get you 10 goals a season at least. Moon pie, great for a long bus ride after a basketball game.
Moon pie is a howler waiting to happen.
Shout out to my mom for putting me on moon pies early in the game. Never been a howler. Always been a great dunk with some milk. A couple that missed out for me, Mississippi mud pie. Just got that ring to it. Like great name off the off the bench. I'm a big chocolate guy, so yeah. Like also like a peanut butter chocolate pie. Love that. But also gotta give a shout out to a quiche. I love a good quiche. Like I'm a big breakfast person. It's like frittatas, quiches, like just baked eggs. Yeah, give it to me. Put it in a pie. Give it a crust. Like, come on, toss that in my midfield. So yeah, that's my side. I think I should probably shut up now and let Forrest go. That's what I got.
I will say the deep dish pizza is a out of left field great shout in the pie category.
I know Forrest is upset that I snuck that in before
That
him.
was
I swear to God,
that was such a good gritty center back shout. The cold Chicago winters,
gotta have
So,
it.
I wasn't gonna take it, but it crossed my mind. But mine is kind of starting off with. I'm gonna start with in goal chocolate cream, classic, steady crowd pleaser. It's kind of impossible not to like chocolate cream pie. It's just so standard. Gives you comfort. in net, you know what you're getting, and that's very solid play year round too. Plays at every holiday. Next, I'm also doing the same formation, and the first defender is going to be just a classic Apple. Thursday morning, I'm not ashamed to admit I had apple pie for breakfast and lunch.
We know.
Just no apologies. And especially if apple pie is on its game, heated up with a big old scoop of vanilla ice cream on it, it's running up the score like that Wilt Chamberlain meme, 50 points, 30 rebounds. like just easy money. So apple pie is probably the best player on the pitch for me. Other defender is going to be a little out of left field, blueberry pie. This is kind of a nostalgia pick for me. Blueberry, like, it's kind of like the East version of a Washington cherry pie, but in Maine. I had a great Maine blueberry pie one time, and it changed my life. So very underrated shout. I love blueberry pie. And then my two attackers are going to be lemon meringue Paul. That was a great shout. That was another stolen pick. Definitely plays better in warmer weather, in my opinion. But lemon meringue with key lime, a little lemon lime duo is yeah. Lemon lime up top is
that's
ultimate
huge.
sauce. Ultimate sauce, playing off each other. That's gonna round out my five-a-side. I'm a big key lime fan too.
That lemon lime combo is like, I don't know what, like
Gatorade,
like Lingard Antonio last year, like
yeah,
like like I don't even know what else to say.
I was worried key lime was going to get left out altogether, but you pulled it back right at the last second. Any pies that did get left out altogether that probably should have made the cut?
You included pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I left out pumpkin intentionally. I think it's a very overrated pie.
Peach,
vehicle
coconut.
For Cool Whip.
Yeah, I mean you mentioned peach, but I think peach is better for like a cobbler than it is for a pie.
Yeah.
Coconut cream, banana cream. No real strong feelings.
Banana cream, maybe.
Either way.
Yeah, I mean,
if not making it into the team.
If we're talking like chocolate cream, and we're talking some of Matt's special mousse as the chocolate cream, it's game over. It's game over. Stick that in the center of my midfield easily. Put that up top with lemon and lime. That's like Suarez, Sturridge, Starling right there. just like easy combined 50 goals season.
Random shot. My dad makes this pie sometimes that he learned from his mom, and it's like it's the weirdest pie I've ever eaten in my life. It's probably the most goy thing ever. It's like this strawberry rhubarb, and it's kind of like gelatinous, and it's like a cold pie. Like you don't cook it. It's like in the fridge or like the freezer, and that's how you eat it. And I have no idea how he makes it, but it's delicious. I didn't put it in the team because I don't even know.
Paul omitted the family recipe. I'm surprised.
I don't even know the name.
That strawberry rhubarb is a good shout. That also gets done pretty well up in the Washington area. Another quick shout: shoe fly pie. I'm seeing that here. Shoe fly pie to me is just looking like a classic, like thick, like it's like a molasses crumble pie. I just love something like bready and crumbly and sugary and yeah, another great pairing with ice cream. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much pie. We could list like 75 types of meat pies, but we gave a couple meat pies some good shouts. I mean, I think we did pretty pretty well there. I don't know. It's probably enough pie talk for today.
I'd consider us pie experts, and I think we handled it.
Oh yeah, easily. I think we got some interesting matchups there between our squads as well. A little round robin action. See who comes out on top. We'll put it on Twitter and we'll get a poll going and
Yeah,
we'll put them into teams like on the formation generator or whatever. Would be absolutely class. Or a little Photoshop action. Anyways,